It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see Drew Lock. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Giants.
We don't have our running back. So I'm going to do something. Never mind.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Monday night. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay.
And what? I don't know. Maybe I do.
Okay, at the quarterback position is not a winning
I'm trying to make it happen.
in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
In motion, it's Robinson. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Only a gain.
Fuck!
On the game's opening play.
It's not gonna work.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the forward Bill and Texan Devin Singletary. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. From the gun on third down is Locke. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Throwing on second down, Locke. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
What?
Malik Neighbors. Now whistles as the challenge flag is out. And this last play
I
will
caught
be reviewed. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos, and now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss, and he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Now whistles and a timeout. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air,
I'm
when
pissed.
the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him.
I know that was a 1st down. He
Malik
caught that.
Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Again, it's Singletary. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
All right, thank you.
They'll run once more with Singletary. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Sutton in for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So we've played one. Second and 11. To throw is blocked. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Pass interference. Defense.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. They'll look to run with Singletary. And that'll be a pickup of 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And this time, he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. It's his second touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
All right.
The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. That's on the rookie first-round pick Troy Fautanu. From the shotgun, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
We could take our
The
time.
Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll run. It's Singletary. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Locke out of the shotgun. And on third down, that ball incomplete. There's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown, as this drive will start with a first down. This one completes to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one.
Whoa, we got good defense.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Wilson to throw.
No. Why? No.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
Oh, no. I spoke too soon.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece.
And we cannot win this game.
And the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Locke. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Russ. And it's complete.
I thought I picked that one
Nice
up.
job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing again, Wilson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cordell Clark.
Yes, sir.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Locke to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 2nd down, Locke. He'll look deep here for neighbors. And the
Who is that?
take over just shy of midfield.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance,
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. First and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. They run it over center with Harris. To the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Game-saving tackle.
Speed in the open field in that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave,
Well,
you got the
looks
sense
so
that he might
handy.
just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Wilson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Play action. Now Wilson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Wilson. Catch is made. That is Williams. His second this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, the first down. A run. Here's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught by the tight end. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throw it. Lock. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Once again, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On first and 10, it's Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
What is that one?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
There is someone.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is caught at the 3. He is in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers.
I'm not giving up.
He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with a terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's locked. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's not over.
Lock. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies.
My God.
Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown tonight. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away.
What is he doing?
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away.
Well, it's a tie game.
We got ourselves a ball.
It's not over just yet. Go ahead to kill us.
Everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Oh.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. That's Washington.
Yeah, what we're doing now.
Another run here with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is third down. He'll look deep, left sideline.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That
well, that's not too bad.
It's touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. A second down throw for Luck. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cameron Sutton there defensively with the tight coverage. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
Caught.
He's got it.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Oh.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out.
Can we upset
defense have enough left in them to get one more
the best team on the road?
For the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants go up by 7, 28-21.
We got 5 injuries.
Now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this.
I hate to look at this. We got great defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin.
There's 2 or die now.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete to Washington.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Here's Harris. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play. 3rd and 2. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it,
We don't have our running
plenty
back.
of time here to finish this drive.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard
We don't have some defense.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And we're going toe-to-toe with the best team.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
All right. Here's the deal.
Still time to break
We'll go
that
in.
tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense.
We ain't
Now
running.
they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Yeah, no, I gotta
This
go
offense
for it.
took the field. In their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now is this 4th down.
Oh, wait a minute.
This coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here?
I thought I was
Or do you make a
losing.
safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Oh, no.
That's fielded at about the 18.
Damn, that was a hard
He
attack.
is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
All right, defense, come on.
Now Wilson on first down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Now Pittsburgh will bring a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there was a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. Got a man over the middle. That's Pickens. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Here's Harris. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.